Hi, this is apacella. Had to get out of the house, going a little stir crazy. I'm in Mentor, Ohio, specifically in a facility known as NOAA's. So now NOAA's made huge news this past February when they very abruptly closed their doors. So NOAA's was a national event operator, very popular with weddings, parties, graduations, so on and so forth. So they very abruptly in February said, we're done. We're out of business. So they left thousands and thousands of brides and grooms in a lurch when they did that. But I'm not here to talk about that. Very sad. But I'm here to talk about the real estate angle, because the real estate angle is equally interesting and equally sad. So what occurred was NOAA's would go across the country and they'd pick locations that they wanted to be in, and they saddled up with a developer. The developer would build the property. NOAA's would do a 20-year lease, so they'd have a long-term net lease for that property, and then the developer would turn around and sell that. But the interesting part is they sold it as a tenant in common interest. So anyone familiar with the real estate industry may know that a TIC interest is very, very popular for 1031 trades, because what it allows you to do is buy a fractional interest. You can buy a really, really nice piece of real estate, but you own an undivided interest in that real estate. So although there's 12 people in this particular Mentor location deal, no one owns it outright. They each own an undivided interest. And they paid a lot of money. So in this Mentor location, I'm going to kind of spin around, it's beautiful. It's absolutely gorgeous. It sold for $6.4 million, 10,000 square feet. That's a lot of money, right? That's almost $700 a foot. It's not worth that in the open market. But to these tenant in common investors, it was worth it. And this happened all across the country. 42 locations, and each one had the same story over and over and over again, being sold for really high numbers to TIC interest. And everything was fine, everything was great until the music stopped. And then the problems started, because the owners of this are stuck. They're not going to get $6.4 million. I have this thing listed for $3 million. They're probably not going to get that. But wait, there's more. One of the 42 NOAA's locations was in Independence. So one in Mentor, one in Independence. 15 investors bought that same tenant in common undivided interest, paid a collective $5.8 million for it. Problem is, this is what they bought. 3 acres vacant land. Oh, there were plans for an 8,600 square foot event center, just like all the rest. Never built, never even started. Dangers of real estate, gang. The problem is with this whole NOAA's debacle, there's heartbreak on so many different levels. There's the brides and the grooms and the graduates that had events planned and paid deposits and lost it and were left in the lurch. There were the people that worked at NOAA's, both locally as well as the corporate headquarters. And then there were these investors, and there are literally hundreds and hundreds of these investors across the country that were all part of this tenant in common, smoke and mirrors kind of scheme. Can't make this stuff up, gang. Can't make this stuff up. So now you have seen what I see at PVC. Hope you have a great and safe weekend. Profitable week ahead. Thanks.